Hello, welcome back to 3D Drawing for Model Railway. Today's episode, I'm going to make a start on the main chassis, just so we can flesh this out a little bit more and add some more details around. So hopefully you can follow along, and let's get started. Okay, so when we do this, what I'm going to do is show you the other version, mirroring, where we're going to draw all the details on one side and then mirror the whole body across as a separate entity. Now looking at the photos, both sides have a U channel down both sides, so we're going to be drawing this as our first component. So I'm going to be creating a offset plane that we need to draw on. So if we create, we'll have this as our first plane, our first offset plane, and we'll do that from plane 2. Offset plane from plane 2, which is the midpoint. I'm going to drag that out to the outer edge of where this frame would be. So it's not going to go where I want it. So yeah, 6.8 millimeters from the midpoint. Okay, so now what we're going to do is draw this U-shaped box here, and it's going to run. It's going to run from the end of this support to the end of this support here. So I'm going to create a sketch on that offset plane that we just created, that plane 4. I'm doing a rectangle. Let's try and pick up where we are. So about there. I'm going to bring that to about there. Okay, so if we dimension that, so the base, let's go 12.65 and height 1.85. Okay, next dimension, you can pick anywhere you want really. We're going to use the origin here maybe. So we use origin to that point there. We'll just press enter at that because we've drawn it based off the sketch. We don't want to offset it too far by rounding numbers. And then from the origin to the edge there will give us our horizontal height. And again, we'll just select wherever it finds. Okay, then we can extrude this. This should create a separate body because it's not attached to anything. Okay, and I'm going to bring that back in. I think I'm going to come in maybe 1.5 millimeters. Maybe not even that much. I want a bit big. Yeah, I'm going to go for 1.5. It's probably a bit bigger than what it's supposed to be, but it'll give us a bit of support on that. And then on the inside face, I'm just going to do an offset on there. Turn chain selection off and offset. But we'll just do it all the way around. Minus 1.2, and we can extrude that. I'm going to go back in 0.7 millimeters. And then on the end, we've got another U channel here. It's not quite as high as this one, and it doesn't come out quite as far, although that could come out further because this looks like it's bolted onto the front of that U channel. So if we draw on this face, yes, draw on that face. I actually wonder if I can make that higher. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to go back into this sketch then. So that one there, edit sketch, and I'll make it a bit higher. I'm going to go to 1 millimeter and reduce the height here to 1.5. Let's go back to the sketch. Okay, so looking at this, it's going to start coincidence the bottom edge, but not go all the way to the top. actually, it was 6.8, wasn't it, that we selected on the offset, so that should take it to that midpoint. Okay, and we can extrude this forwards, take this round, and we'll bring it out 0.6 millimeters. And then we can offset, we'll do a chain selection on that. No, because it doesn't want the end. So that's not going to work. So what we'll do is create a rectangle in the middle, define the height from the top and the height from the bottom, 0.2, and we can extrude that. I'm only going to go 0.4 to give us 0.2 back on the end. And then I'm going to create a mid-plane as well. Between that face and that face there. So that we can mirror this one over, because we can't draw half of it because it's going to be non-symmetrical. So select those two. Don't know why it's selecting that. Let's see what happens when we do that. Okay, that seems to have worked okay. Okay, so next we're going to add these four, I don't know what they are, sort of little beams with a pin through the middle, and they're on all four corners as well, looking at the photographs. So if we create a sketch on front surface bit, and the starting position is right at the end where this is. So I'm going to create a rectangle. Let's see how high we come. Okay, so I'm going to come up to about that sort of height. So let's go for 0.6 by 1.65. Vertically constrain that with that. Okay. And we should be able to select these profiles in here. Hold Shift down while we do that. And then extrude that out. I'm going to mark 0.5. Okay, and I'm going to put another mid-plane in between that face and the rear face here. In fact, before we do that, edit that feature, and we're going to create that as a new body, and then I'm going to pattern it. So we use the rectangular pattern tool this time. Do a body, select that body there, direction horizontal. I'm going to drag that along. We need two of them, and that's going to be not far off this, so it's going to be about there, something like that. So 3.3. Yeah, we'll go with that. 3.3, two of them, drag across there. And then we can mirror those. Body, cancel that. What we'll do is combine them first then. Actually, are they on bodies? Yeah. So we will mirror them and then we'll combine them. So mirror, select the bodies, which will be that one and that one. Mirror plane being the mid plane that we've just created. Should put some on the rear. And then we'll do mirror and then select those 4 bodies. The mid plane will be this one here, which is plane 5. We should have loads of bodies now. We'll combine those planes with body 7. Join those all together. Interestingly, some of them appear to just have this pin and handle on it, and others have this plate that looks like it's been locked into position. So I'm not entirely sure what that is, because it's on some and not on the others. Here again on that one. And this one here, not on that side. Okay, I'm going to draw the pins on them though. So what we can do for that, if we bring that before those mirrors, and before the body, we can before the pattern, we can draw it on here. And we'll do a circle, find the midpoint here, bring that down, over 0.35mm in diameter, and the height 0.25, and then you can extrude that. What we need to do is find out what half of this is, 0.75 plus 0.5. So if we extrude direction minus 1.25 and join, that should go to the midpoint. Yep. Let's do 2-sided and we'll drag this one out by 0.1 and join. Then when you skip forward, you'll get them on all of them. Like that. And you can see it combines them all. I haven't done them with the handle yet, because I don't want the handle on the rear side. I'm just going to draw the handle on the front. And it just looks like it's a piece of straight metal. So we'll just use a rectangle tool for that. Like that. 0.35, that'd be the same width. If I put a point at the midpoint there, I should be able to vertically constrain that with that. So that's now centered on there. Do dimension from there to the midpoint, do 0.2, and the height of it, for 1.2 as well. And we can select the faces there, and I'm just going to extrude out slightly to 0.2 and take a join. Let's do rectangular pattern on that feature, horizontal, and I think it was 3.3, just the 2 of them. do the rectangular pattern again on that feature. See if we can line it up on this far side here. 8.75 and same again. Minus 3.3. That's just the two of them. So see, Fusion's automatically working out the sums to put that. So minus 8.75 moves it to the left on the diagram, and then if you add minus 3.3, that draws this one another 3.3 millimeters to the left of that, and then they're all combined and joined into one body there. Okay, so looking on this picture, we look like we've got another I-beam that goes across here. So what we can initially do is see if we can mirror this one down. No, it's not going to work. We'd have to split this body using that plane and then pattern that body in that direction. I want two of them. It's difficult to see where the position of this is, but it's going to be underneath here somewhere. Probably in that top. So we're going to come across 5. Mirror that body on the midplane of the, so plane 5, midplane of the base, and then we can extrude those two faces to the same width as the inside there. So let's try that again. Get them two faces. Extrude that profile, distance to that face. Let's turn off body 7 first. By minus 0.7, and then if we turn that one back on, they'll be flush with the inside, but will be separate. So now we've got that in that, those two beams in that position, we can combine those back into body 7. That's all become one part now. Turn those off so it's a bit clean for you, so you can see what we're seeing. Now at this point I can mirror the whole body over. The whole body over as one piece. Mirror plane, you can select any of these inside surfaces, or the mid plane of what we've used for the upper part, which would be plane 2. And it would just mirror the whole lot over as one piece. Okay. You can see we've got that basic chassis there. I think I'm going to end the video at this point. I've done quite a bit of work on that. Okay, so hopefully you've been able to follow that along. Okay, and if you've got any questions, please leave comments below. Thanks for watching.